We're gonna start by putting a dot somewhere in our paper. I'll put mine right there. Now, we're gonna draw lines out from this dot. Now, these lines are there to make these sections, and we need an even amount of sections. So I have 3 sections, 4 lines, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, this section. So if I went like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got to split this up. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once we have our even amount of sections, we are going to make happy faces. Like that. And now we're going to skip over this one. And we're going to go to the next. When I'm doing this, I'm kind of thinking about where these line up, but it's okay if they don't. And my last little guy. Right there. Now we're going to make frowny faces, but we're going to do that by connecting these two in a way kind of like this. I find it easier to turn my paper when I'm doing this. If they don't, line up exactly like right there, I didn't line it up exactly, that's okay. I'm going to extend my line here. You can see it's already looking super cool. So this is different from how we've done this in years past where, we might have started with a box like this. I'm going to show you something that's kind of cool. I'm going to make little lines at the ends of my lines. Almost like little commas or something. And now what this is I'm going to kind of connect these. And, it's okay if they don't work out perfectly. Like this one, I have to kind of extend that line. I like, it's a way to make it seem like we're stretching this drawing. Like as if, as like this sort of fabric or something. It kind of looks like a spider's web, which I kind of like. So you can see it's kind of like all pulled. Like I could put pins in here and it would seem like I was pinning down like a piece of cloth onto something. Now for this part, you can do this in just a pencil or you can do colored pencils. It's sort of up to you. You could even do a combination if you wanted to, like sort of like every other pencil and a colored pencil. For this example, I'm just going to use a pencil. But I think, you guys will get the idea. When we've done this lesson before, we have added color or a value to every other one, just sort of straight. But what we're going to do with this lesson is we're combining what we did in the last one, gradient value, with adding it to this optical art lesson. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to make it really dark on that side and really dark on that side. Now in the middle, I'm gonna add some gradient value. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna kind of work on that, you know, that gradual shift. It's harder in these smaller ones. It's a little bit easier to see when I make it in these big ones. So I'm pressing really hard. And then I'm gonna do it over here. Same thing. And then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna kind of make my values more gradual, more gradient. So there's graphite on this whole area, but right here it's really light, and right here and here it's really dark. And do the last one over here. And over here. And that looks pretty cool. So this looks really great, but what makes it really look great is I'm gonna alternate. So I started, in this one I started at right at the point. This one I'm gonna skip that and I'm gonna go to this next one. Looks really great, right? I'm gonna do the rest of this, and then I'm gonna show you what it's like at the end. I made this one out of colored pencil. I just used like a dark orange and a black colored pencil. And it's kind of small and I like it, but I was thinking like, you know, it could be like Halloween theme. I'm gonna show you something really cool. Look at this. If I take actual pins, I'm gonna show you that you can actually make sort of like an interactive drawing that sort of goes between 2D and 3D. Look at how cool that looks. With actual pins, I have drawn, something that actually looks like it's being pinned. That's pretty cool. And then this isn't so much the Halloween theme, but what I wanted to show you is I drew a couple little skulls, and now it looks like, and I cut them out, and now it looks like it's a spider's web. Pretty cool.